we all typically try to set some sort of goal, right? December 31st is coming. January 1st is coming. So I try to think about when January 1st comes or when December 31st comes, what needs to happen within those 12 months that would make me say it was an incredible year. Like it was an amazing year. I feel good about what I accomplished this year. And that's usually my starting point. And then I start to go down the path of creating the vision. So I am huge about using vision boards. It's not for everybody, but I feel personally like, God tells us, write the vision, make it plain, keep it before your eyes. Yeah. So that when I look at that vision board on a daily basis, and when I'm away from home, I have a picture of it, or I create a digital version of my vision board just to keep me mindful that God has given me this time, right? And he's given us these bodies. We have to really safeguard them. I mean, my one mentor, Joyce Meyer, says, if you don't take care of the house you live in, meaning this house, you got to leave. And it's like, you know what? We're responsible for making sure that we do the best that we can. And again, when you plan it, right, it's not saying we're going to be so restrictive. We're not going to have, the glass of wine from time to time or the bag of chips from time to time. That can be planned, but you need to exercise the discipline that helps you feel good about what you're doing, about living in that body, about going to the doctor and having a good checkup, right? Playing with your grandkids, or whatever it is. I've got clients who are 72. They don't want to compete. They want to feel good about going to hang out with their grandkids or getting through the airport without having to take sit breaks. Those things become, what is it that's meaningful to you? So to me, I knew that if I could do this full time, I lost my job in 2020 with COVID restrictions, but I was into health and wellness. I had a salary job with 401k, stock option, all of that. I had every intention of going back to that job, but I had told myself if I could do this full time, because I was still competing, but there was no Miss Olympia back then. It hadn't been brought back until 2020. I said I wouldn't complain. If I could do this full time, I would not complain. I would just do it with a smile on my face and find as many women to encourage and help as I could.
And so for the woman who's like, I want to be like Drea, what's step number one? What would you say to her would be your most important piece of advice to just start?
Pick a day. You gotta have a day. That's the one thing about competing. You gotta pick your day when you're starting, because that's gonna be just day one. And right before day one comes, sit down and write out the whys. And really dig deep on those whys. Yeah. And if you can find the whys and you can really make them just important whys, not just, because, and don't get me wrong, mine started off very vain, right? I just wanted to look good, but then it evolved, right? So this is where you have to look a lot deeper. And sometimes that's more than one sit down. But yeah, that's where it started. But you're going to evolve. That's the nature of us being human. We're going to evolve. But get started. Pick a day. Go get the membership. Once you take action, then there's definitely going to be some sort of follow-up step or something else is going to happen to help move you into that next space and that next dimension. So yeah, pick a day. Apple pie for dessert. I mean, really good apple pie, like deep dish. And then some vegan ice cream with that. Oh.
I'm hungry now.
Happy girl.
Happy girl. I love it.